hey, let's be friends. Let's just talk about how you can make friends. I wanted to make this video for quite a while now, and I want to talk about how you can make friends, meet new people, and just overall the things of how making friends in MMOs. First thing that you need to keep in mind is not everyone is like you. Which is a good thing, because there's just only one person like you if you want to play the game. There are people, like there are players who like PvE, there are people who like PvP, there are players who are like more introverted, there are players who are more extroverted. Some people, they just want to play the game solo, they're like, I don't want to touch any group aspect of the game, just... But there are also lots of friendly players who are looking for a friend, a buddy, a comrade, how you want to name it, to play the game with. Let's go over a few tips and tricks on if you don't know friends, don't know anyone else in the game, on how to find them. Like it's like Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, or how to make friends and where to find them. So first of all is finding like-minded friends. Players, how you want to call them in the game. So they are like players who like PvE, there are players who like PvP, there are role players. Most of all, just find people you like to play with, and that can be done through communities. It's really useful to join like a guild in game. It's especially like if you are joining a big guild, like a social guild. There are quite a few on, I know from Darth Malgus, and they're everywhere in the game. Which is also a really good thing, is to join a Discord. Like I have my Aviriia Discord. It's a community with all the different types. Like go into the description if you've not joined already. And it's a great place to find new players. But forums, mostly engine forums that I know of. Some guilds communities also have like regular websites. But also Facebook forums, for example. Talk about the game, you talk about Star Wars, you talk about the Old Republic, and... I met some people who I still talk to this day from years ago, who I've actually met through social media. Same goes with Twitter. There is, I'm just gonna say, call it a SWTOR family community going on Twitter, and you guys are just absolutely amazing. It's such a nice, like, for some people, it's, you're a fan of Twitter or you're not a fan of Twitter. The Star Wars community on Twitter is just... I love them. I've met also so many people through that, and they joined the community, and it's just absolutely mind-blowing. Then, next piece of advice of how to meet people is, well, as I said about communities, but actually maybe join in live streams of players. Like, there are so many live streamers out there who just play the game. They play it solo, they play with friends, and you just sit around, hang out in the chat, and you just, like, type it like to the streamer. They also have friends watching who play the game, and I also met quite a few people through just chatting. It was like you just chat and you join the Discord, or you just talk about, okay, which server do you play on? Oh well, great, oh we can do something together, and that's how the ball gets rolling, and that's how you meet new people. Those are the most important things of how we do it. It's mostly communities. It's, you can see it's like it's the same as in real life. It's also how you approach people, which is the next thing that I actually want to talk about, is how to approach, well, players, potential friends, because there is a little bit of social skill that comes to it. Like as I said before, there are introverted people, there are extroverted people, there are people with like social anxiety. I can very much relate to that. Like, you should have seen me all. Like, I think like 6 years ago, now 7 years ago, like I was this very quiet kid, like, oh, people scare me. People scare me. I don't want to talk to you. It's very okay, but it's always nice to have at least like a handful of people who understand you and you want to do things together with. Just a piece of advice is usually to just be yourself. It sounds really strange, but if you start to act very differently to someone else, like, hey, let's be friends, that's not how you should do it. If you just over push it to people, it's like, hey, I want to be friends, I want to be friends, I want to be friends, like you're gonna scare people off. They're gonna be like, yeah, let's just ignore this person, let's just, nope, that's a sociopath, sociopath. I can't even speak anymore. Just be yourself, be kind, treat others how you yourself would like to be treated. just a social piece of aspect. And if someone is more extroverted or introverted, mostly introverted, and they just want space and they don't want you to just breathing down their neck constantly, like, hello, let's do something, friend. Yeah, no, that's not, no, red flag, lots of red flags. Don't do that. So another thing, social piece advice is to never assume things. It's one of the things that I fell myself to lots of years ago. So if I was like, I had some friends and they suddenly went quiet, and I thought like, oh crap, did I say something to them that made them angry? Or oh no, have I been a terrible friend? Like those things, like it's very bad. Like if you suffer from like an anxiety type of thing, it's, but usually there are so many things more happening in someone's life that, yeah, they are more quiet, and sometimes friends come and go. Like I see there's a highway, you drive up with someone for a while, and at one point they take a turn, and sometimes you drive up with someone else, and they come and go, and you meet new people, and those that's basically stick with you, and you go, hell, I've made friends that I've even played other games with. Like some people just stick. Yeah, don't overpush it. Treat others as you would like to be treated, and go and search for communities like Discord communities, Twitter communities, Facebook communities. Be careful of who you give your real like information, of course. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, go run to someone and give them all your information. Like never do that. It may not be for you. That's all fine, but especially when playing an MMO with other players in the game, it's always nice to have like a handful of people who you can just talk to and be friends with. So if you would love to see more of this type of videos, do let me know in the comments. If you're not subscribed, press the subscribe button, and yeah, if you like it, I'll make more of these type of videos. And I'll thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.